Hi lovely people, back in April I set myself a little challenge. I wanted to wear my shirts, my blouses, which I love so much, but that I wasn't wearing nearly often enough. I wanted to wear those more this year. So I set myself a little cost per wear challenge, or just a challenge in general, to wear my shirts a certain amount of times during this year. And since we are wrapping up spring and moving rapidly into summer, I figured I'd do a little update and share with you how I've been doing on my little challenge, and then also style a couple of outfits that I can wear for summer with those shirts, obviously. So without further ado, let's see how I did. So for each of my pieces, I set a specific goal for myself for the amount of times that I wanted to get that shirt worn this year. Quite simply to get myself in the habit of wearing them more often again, but also to get the cost per wear down on these pieces, because I noticed that while I love my blouses and my shorts, my button-ups, I just wasn't doing so well in getting the cost per wear down on them. Quite simply because I wasn't wearing them nearly as often as I'd like. So for each of my blouses, I set myself a specific goal to wear them X amount of times that I felt like should be doable, but would still be a bit of a challenge to get myself going in styling my shirts more. And then I also actually included a dress, which I'll touch on as well later in the video. But let's start with my shirts. Let's start with this one. So this is my oldest blouse. It's by Cezanne. I believe it's called their Irma blouse, and it's stunning. It's so beautiful. My goal that I set for myself back in April was to get this worn 50 times, which would mean that this year I'd have to wear this 22 times. And that came down to about 2.5 times a month. So 2 to 3 times a month to reach my goal. I think this was the most intense challenge I set myself for this year. So let's see where I'm at right now. As of right now, I have this worn at 36 times in total, which means that I still have 15 times to go. And I'm still at 2 to 3 times a month per July. I calculated what I had to do like from July on, so from summer on basically. So 15 more times to go. I am on track with this shirt, and this was the most intense challenge, as in I would have to wear this like the most times a month to reach my goal. I still really love this blouse. I think it is stunning, and so far I'm on track, and I feel great anytime that I do wear this, which is the case for all of my shirts, and which is why I wanted to do this challenge. So on track with this one. Then we're moving on to the shirt that I'm actually wearing today, my MAC shirt, again by Cezanne. I love this shirt so much. It's so good. My challenge for this year was to get this worn 95 times, which would mean that I got my cost per wear down on the shirt to €1, which is my goal ultimately for all of my pieces in my wardrobe. If I'm able to get my cost per wear down to €1 or less, that means that I'm actually getting good wear out of my item, that it was absolutely worth the purchase that I made. So ultimately that is something that I like to kind of keep track of. I know that's very personal. But yeah, 95 times. And that meant that this year I would still have to wear the shirt 16 times, which came down to about twice a month. As of right now, today, I'm at worn 92 times, which means that I only have 3 wears more to go, which makes way less than once a month from July on. I did not think I would hit this goal so quickly, but I have realized something. For my button-ups, the more simple they are, the easier they are to wear, for a very simple reason. And that goes for this one, as well as the next one that we'll talk about. I can use it as a layering piece in summer. This is something that I used to do a lot and kind of got out of the habit of doing, I suppose. And I've been doing this again. Just either wearing it as a top like I'm wearing today, or just throw it on over something as a layering piece, which works so well. And specifically those more simple button-ups work well for them, so with less details. I mean, for this one, for example, I could probably technically do so, but I don't know if I would really like it as much. Whereas this works really well as a layering piece or as a top on its own. So that's why I was able to get the cost per wear down on this so dramatically and just the wears. So I will easily be able to manage this like this year. All right, let's move on to the next one. Probably should have ironed all of my shirts before doing this video. I will probably give them a quick iron before actually doing the outfit styling. But this one, it's by Uniqlo. It's a linen shirt, which I love. Linen is a fabric I love. The shirt that I'm wearing, the Max shirt, is a cotton linen blend, which again, it's just something that I really like. It's so comfortable to wear. Uniqlo linen shirt. It's in a purpley lavender color, which I love that color. And here too, I can wear it as a layering piece, which really helps to get the wears up on this. My goal for this piece was to get it worn 50 times this year, which again would bring the cost per wear down to €1, which would be really nice. And then in order to do that, I would have to get it worn 10 times during this year, which is about once a month. As of today, I have worn this 45 times, so 5 more times to go. So I'm basically halfway through the challenge with this shirt. And that means I have to wear it like less than once a month from July on to reach my goal. Again, will be easy because I can both wear it as a top or as a layering piece, which I love. And as we are moving into summer, linen is going to be something that I am going to be reaching more for because it's just such a nice summer fabric. So there we go. Doing really well on that as well. The last blouse in my little challenge. This is by Uniqlo and Comptoir de Cotonnier. It actually has the Comptoir de Cotonnier label. So, hey Chun-chan. I'm supervised by my sweet dog. It's beautiful. It is a very dark, like navy color, which is basically the darkest color that I will wear. I don't like to wear black, so this is the closest to black that you're going to get from me. It is beautiful. I think this one is just a really nice combination between the more feminine pieces that I absolutely love and then the more classic, simple pieces like I'm wearing today. I haven't tried wearing this as a layering piece, but I'm thinking this might actually still work as a layering piece as well. So we might try that for the styling section. My goal was to get this worn 30 times this year, so 17 times for this year specifically, which came down to about twice a month. Less than twice a month actually, but let's keep it on twice a month. As of today, I have worn this 18 times, so 12 more times to go this year, which still comes down to about twice a month from July on. So doing well with this one. I am on track basically with my little challenge. Again, I've only worn this as a top, but maybe this could also work as a layering piece. We will experiment with that a little bit, which will make it a little easier to, again, get my wears in with this shirt. Then the last one, I didn't grab it. One moment, I will be right back. Okay, so I suppose this was a little bonus that I threw in. It's a dress. It's I believe it's called the Diane dress from Sonderfloor. It's stunning. It's a beautiful linen dress that I'm loving, but don't wear quite as much for a few reasons I've discovered. One is the dark color, which really feels more of like a fall winter piece, and I just don't tend to wear dresses as much in the colder months because it's more wet here in the Netherlands and just more impractical to go for a dress. And then the color also just means like for summer I'm not reaching for it as much, and the long sleeves combined with like the midi length isn't the most ideal combination, I suppose. Even though I love this dress, it's stunning. I feel great when I do wear it. My goal was to get this worn 17 times, which meant that for this year I would have to wear it 10 more times, which was about once a month. As of right now, I'm at worn 10 times, so that means 7 more times to go, which is slightly more than about once a month from July on. Yeah, so I'm doing pretty well on this, actually. I'm quite on track with this dress as well. I'm actually kind of excited to try coming up with some summery outfits for this, see if I can manage, which would really help me get the cost per wear down on this as well. We'll see how I'm going to do on that. So as you can see, I've actually been doing really well with my little challenge. I've been managing to get my wears in for all of these pieces and about as much as I had to, or even more. So I am right on track. And something that I've noticed so far is by doing this little challenge, I am starting to default to my shirts, which I love. So my default, if I didn't really know what to wear, would be to grab a t-shirt, maybe a layering piece, and like call it good. That just, it was easy, didn't have to think about it. And now I'm noticing that as I'm doing this challenge, I'm starting to default to my shirts more. So if I don't really know what to wear, if I don't have a specific piece that I feel like wearing that day, I will first take a look at my shirts. Be like, okay, let's grab a blouse, a button-up, and then let's go from there instead of just grabbing a t-shirt. So that's a really nice change that I have noticed, and that helps me move my personal style in the right direction for me. Because like I said, I feel so good when I wear my shirts more. They are comfortable, like physically comfortable, pretty much just as comfortable as a t-shirt, because I do tend to go for a slightly looser fit in my shirts. So it's not like it's restricting my movements or anything. And I just feel so much more put together. Like I put some thought in my outfit when I'm wearing a shirt rather than just a t-shirt. And it doesn't necessarily have to take any more brain power or time to do so. Like it's easy, especially I have my index app, which I love, where I keep track of my outfits that I am wearing. So I have a whole list of outfits that I can just pull from whenever I'm choosing to wear any of those shirts, which is really nice about Index as well. So yeah, I've been really loving doing this challenge so far. We'll see how this goes for summer as the weather is warming up more. But I'm thinking this is going to be a really good challenge. I love it. It's kind of similar as the wearing skirts and dresses challenge that I did twice now actually for myself, which also really gave me that little boost to style them more and move my personal style in the direction that I wanted it to go. I'll link them for you in case you are interested in trying. I think it's there actually. In case you are interested in seeing that challenge. I believe I did a 1 week challenge and then a 2 week challenge a year later, something along those lines. But I am now, I'll show you my outfit in a bit. I am now wearing a maxi skirt today with a button-up. So we're combining them. Yeah, so doing these little challenges, I've noticed really helps me to move my personal style in the direction that I would like it to go. It kind of flexes that styling muscle and reaching for the pieces that I actually feel amazing in and that I want my personal style to revolve around, rather than just reaching for what's easy and what I'm used to reaching for, even though it's not necessarily more comfortable. There's my little spiel on that. I need some tea really desperately. After talking. Still love tea. There's not much that's as nice as a good cup of tea. Alright, but enough blabbing on about my little challenge and how I've been doing. Let's actually get that styling muscle flexed and let's style some summer outfits with all of these pieces. And I guess I'll just start with the shirt I'm wearing and quickly show you the outfit that I'm wearing today, and then let's go from there. Alright, so as promised, starting with the outfit that I'm wearing today. Is this the most amazing outfit I've ever come up with? I don't think so, but I like it, it's okay. And I'm most importantly, like very, very comfortable in it. So what am I wearing? I'm wearing the MAC shirt, obviously. And I'm wearing that with one of my newer items, which is this skirt by Fabrique. I believe it's called their Iris skirt. I love it. It's so stunningly gorgeous. I'm not sure how I'm going to like this with the more feminine blouses that I have. We will try that out actually. But I do really love it with a slightly more minimal blouse, if you will, more classic blouse, which it works well, I feel like, with the more feminine skirt. I think the best thing I could do to kind of elevate this a little bit more is to go for a different shoe. But today, honestly, I just wanted to be comfortable. So I went for these, which are the Vivaya, I believe they're called the Nika flats. These are a barefoot flat by Vivaya, which I love so much. If you've been following me for longer, you might know that I love a barefoot shoe. Like I said today, I just wanted comfort. So a barefoot shoe is my go-to. And as I wanted to wear it with like a skirt and kind of cute, I went for the barefoot flats instead of the barefoot loafers, which is what I typically tend to reach for. Yeah. And then my Eco Susie raffia look bag, which you've seen so often lately. Like, I am wearing this all the time. This is definitely my most worn bag. So yeah, that's the outfit of today. I actually tried this on this morning with a different Vivaya flats with these, which are so cute. And I do think that looks even cuter. Don't know if I would have to try a different bag with it, but I do think that pop of red looks really cute both with a skirt and with this blouse. So this could definitely be an option as well. I think that's so beautiful. Like I said, I just wanted pure comfort today. These are comfortable, by the way. Don't get me wrong. These are a comfortable flats, but nothing's quite going to beat it like to a barefoot shoe, if you ask me. But I do think this would be a really good alternative. It would look so cute. Let's move on to the next outfit. I'm actually going to take a look at my index, I think. See what I have there. I'm pretty sure I have shared this exact outfit before in, I believe, actually the video that I did with Vivaya on these shoes. But it's just so good. I love this outfit. It's so incredibly cute. So this could definitely be a good summer option for the not overly warm days. Obviously, I'm wearing jeans, so I'm not going to wear this when it's like 30 degrees. But yeah, I feel really cute in this. I like this a lot. Let's also try a outfit where I'm layering this, so using this as a layering piece. Because like I said, I wanted to do that more as well. And I've been getting into doing that more. So let's do that next. I've never tried this before, like this combination, because jeans and then a top like this. Like this top is something that I wear when it's a lot warmer, or I'm layering a cardigan on top of it, which I've only done once, I think. So jeans and this top have just never been an option in my mind. But I figured if we're laying our shirt on top, it might work. I truly don't know. We'll find out, I suppose. You know what? I don't hate this. I even don't hate it with shoes, actually. I'm not entirely sure how to feel about this. Like I said, this is not a combination I've ever tried before. But it's not awful, for sure. You will have to let me know what you think of this. Like, could this work? Let's try some different shoes, see how you feel about that. The little Sneakerina felt like a pretty obvious choice to kind of reflect the white in the shirt a bit more. You know what? I probably would wear this. Well, okay. That's... wow. Could do this, kind of stay with the steely cool tones of this outfit. Obviously, I could just go with my go-to bag. What bag do you think I should wear with something like this? I could do this, but then I feel like I would need a different shoe to make it make sense, because this feels very opposite to anything I'm wearing in both like color and style, I suppose. I could try these though with this outfit. Let's see what that does. So I wouldn't usually wear these with socks, but I cannot be bothered to take them off right now, so you'll have to be okay with the socks for now. Honestly, you can even barely tell that I'm wearing socks at all. Okay, it could work, I guess. Let me know what you think works or doesn't work with this. What do you think about this situation that's going on? And with that, I think I'm going to move on to my next piece. As we're in like this layered outfit anyway, I think I want to try this with my purple blouse as well, see what that does. I forgot that I had to iron this. I'll be right back after ironing this. I really don't like ironing, but it does make a difference for how your pieces look. There we go. Ironed shirt. Not perfect, but definitely good enough for me. What do we think? Is this too purple on purple, or is it kind of nice to have purple on purple? I mean, definitely don't hate it. I'm not sure again what bag I would wear. Guess we could just go easy, especially if I'm also wearing these shoes. I mean, could work. Let me know what you think. I think I'm going to change out the top and see what else we can do. So the base, which I like a lot, I really like this t-shirt, which is also by Cezanne. I love that it has a more feminine like detail with a lace. Yeah, just think the cut is really nice to me. It's super simple, but that lace panel does give it something extra. But let's put that on with this on top. We'll see if that works. I think it will. I mean, why wouldn't it work with a white t-shirt? Yeah, sure. And just in the name of ease, I'd probably just throw on this back as well. So there we have it. So we now have 2 outfits where I'm using this shirt as a layering piece. I want to do at least one where I'm just wearing it as a top, and I'm kind of wanting to try it out with the white maxi skirt that I was wearing today. So I think we'll do that. Ta-da! But we're going to tweak this. I want these up since we're making a summer outfit. Let's play around with this. Could do a little half tuck. You know what? I actually really like that. I did not expect that. I thought I was going to tuck this in all the way, which we will also try, but I don't know. This could work. What shoes are we going to wear? I'm kind of leaning to go back to these. Like, these have been really nice shoe to wear so far. Maybe I should kind of take off my socks to film this. Okay. I actually really like this. I'm already excited to wear this like as an outfit. Alright. That's really nice. I could also keep it all in the cool tones, but I kind of like the contrast of the cooler tones with the warmer tones. Especially, like, I do like a warm color. It just doesn't look as good like near my face. So I like to bring that in through my accessories. I know that for the most harmonious look, I would probably have to go for cool toned accessories with this, but I don't mind the contrast personally. It's a little bit of friction, which I actually really like, even if it's not the most harmonious that we could come up with. Also, lots of textures going on in this outfit, which I love. I am here for textures. I love a good texture. So we have the linen, we have the cotton jacquard and all of the lace from the skirt. We have the raffia look in the back and in the shoes. We have the leather look of the back, and then also the suede look from the shoes. So there's a lot of textures in this outfit, and I'm here for it. I love a good texture. I cannot believe how much I like this outfit. Okay, I'm going to tuck this in to see how that would look. Yeah, looks a little bit more classic, I suppose. Still works, still like it, love it. This is a good combo. I'm going to wear this later in the week. I love this combination. Sometimes it's just so good to just kind of play around and try things on, and it'll give you such good combinations to wear that you wouldn't necessarily have thought to put together in your mind. I mean, I did not have this combination in my index. Like, I like to kind of play around with the different combinations even before I've like tried them. I didn't put this together in index, but I do really like this, so I will put this in my index. Let's switch out the top because we've done 3. I think doing like 3 outfits with all of these is a good number. Otherwise, it's going to be a very long video, I feel like. Okay. I honestly did not think that this would be something for me, and it's definitely a very romantic look, which usually I like to pair this blouse with more of like jeans to give a bit of contrast and not make it overly girly or feminine, which, don't get me wrong, I do like a feminine look. And this is definitely romantic. Like, it's a very romantic combination, but I actually like it. I am going to roll up the sleeves since we are putting together summer outfits. So this could be a spring outfit like this too. But I think that's going to be better than I thought it would be, which is always a nice surprise. So I already know I need to be in the mood to like wear this together to go all out for like the feminine look, but I actually do really like it. I feel very put together. Okay, so the outfit I'm wearing made me wonder if it would also work with this skirt, though I feel like it's a slightly different blue, so I'm not sure what that's going to do, but I just want to try and see what it does. Maybe it does end up working, I don't know. Don't really think so though, because it's a different blue for sure. Like, the blue that I'm wearing is slightly warmer in undertone than from the skirt. Yeah, no. This could have been great if it was more of a similar blue. They're both a light blue, but not. I feel like they're too different to really make this work. I'm not sure how well you can see on camera though, which is a shame because I feel like the embroidered details of the skirt work so well with ones in the blouse. I feel like they're just too different in color. Let's try something else. No surprises here, but I do love this. I'm pretty sure I've shown you this outfit before or something very much like it. I love this, so good. Yeah, feels very, very me. I want to come up with at least one more outfit with this blouse. So let's see what I can come up with. And not just another jeans outfit, because I also know that it does work with my other jeans. I want to try something else. So these I haven't worn in a long time. I have not had these shorts in my wardrobe, like my active wardrobe, for a while, because I felt like they're just kind of the wrong color for me. They are very old. I've had these, I want to say, at least since I've been like 17, 18. It's over 10 years at this point. And they were my mom's like way before that. So I don't know how old these are, but they're old. And they might just have earned their place back in my wardrobe. I like these. So still, I feel like the color could be better. I have been contemplating maybe dyeing them. I don't know. I'm kind of afraid to mess them up, but this works. I actually I like this. I did not expect to like this as much as I do, actually. I might just have gotten myself a new summer outfit. I mean, yeah, I'd wear this. I would. Even though, yes, the color could be better on the shorts, but I don't mind them like this. I feel like just with a white top, they do still look good. So I'm going to put these back in like my active wardrobe and we'll see how much I'm going to wear them this summer. But, I got myself a new combination that I like. Alright, so I think that's 3 with this blouse. Let's move on to my last blouse. Let's see what we can come up with. First outfit. We are wearing it as a layering piece, which is something I've never done before with this blouse, but I like it. Like I said, it's not quite as simple as my typical button-ups that I do layer with, because it does have the detail in the little ruche, around the sleeves, around the neckline, and then also the puffed sleeves, but it works fine. Like, I actually really like this, and I would absolutely 100% wear it like this. This is a good video. So good. I'm so glad I am doing this. It gives me so much ideas for how I can wear the pieces that I was already wearing and loving more this summer, and how I can get more out of my wardrobe, basically. I love this. So this works. I like it. It's a bit darker than I'm used to wear in summer in general, but also for a layering piece in summer, but that's fine. For example, today the weather is kind of dark and just not nice, which makes me totally fine to reach for something slightly darker, and it still feels summer appropriate, because like the white tank top, the shoes, and then the bag still make it feel like summer. So I actually really do like this outfit. I am so glad that I've tried this as a layering piece. This works so well. Alright, let's try it with one of my skirts. I think that would be good. Let's put on a skirt. I was not planning on sharing this outfit specifically, but I would absolutely wear it like this as well. This is just kind of like the transition of me changing. It's back to being a blouse, and I still have the jeans on. I did already take off the belt, so I might actually put on the belt with it. But even like for summer, it would be fine without the belt. I think though, I would roll up the sleeves a little bit, depending on how warm it is. I rarely roll up the sleeves of this blouse, actually. This might actually be the first time that I do that at all. It works though. I like it. I mean, yeah, here we go. Bonus outfit. Let's put on a skirt, like I actually planned to do. I mean, yes, I love this. I would totally wear this. Again, it would be really good for a like more gray day where it's still relatively nice temperature-wise. This is great. I love this. I was actually going to just tuck in the whole blouse, but I kind of really like it half tucked like it is right now. It just feels a little bit more relaxed, which actually works really well for summer, I feel like. But let's just tuck it and see how it is if it is fully tucked. Maybe you should also try a front tuck. I mean, yes, I also really like this front tucked. Again, I did not necessarily think this would be a combination I'd wear a lot, but putting this on, I feel so like myself. It's insane. So this is a really good combination. I love this. Now let's actually fully tuck it like I was planning to do. I mean, still good. I still like this. Makes it feel slightly more formal, as far as it feels formal with like the drawstring elasticated waist. But I do really like this, actually. Yeah. Found another great combination that I'm actually really excited to wear. Can you tell like how much this is like getting me going? I love doing this. This works. I love this. I have such a good wardrobe. I am so happy with where I'm at with my wardrobe right now. So much good stuff to play with. Yeah. All right. Next outfit. Let's try it with the white skirt actually. Or maybe I'm going to try it with a navy skirt. Might be very dark. You know what? I'm just going to try both. I feel like this might be a little bit too much contrast because I don't have that much contrast like in my coloring. So that might look a little bit jarring. And this combination might be slightly dark for summer. I don't know, but I'm going to try them on and we'll see. I don't hate it, but I do feel like the contrast levels are a little bit too high for me to be really like feeling my best. In the other combination that I just wore, I felt fantastic. This is just like, it's okay. Doesn't quite feel like me as much because there is such a high contrast between the skirt and the blouse. That said, I do like the shape of the blouse with the skirt. I do like that combination. It's just the contrast between the colors I don't love on me. There are going to be people that is going to look amazing on. For myself personally, I tend to prefer a more like medium to low contrast in my outfits. So yeah, there's that. Let's try the dark blue skirt, see what that does. This feels much more like me. It's very dark though. So I think this might be a good outfit when we are moving closer to autumn and I'm going to want to embrace the darker colors a little bit more. For now, like just moving into summer though, I feel like this is maybe just a little bit on the dark side, but I do like the combination. Like they work together beautifully and I feel like myself just, you know, slightly too dark for summer. But I like it otherwise. Like they work together just fine. I like it. All right, let's move on to the last piece and that is a dress. My Zonderfloor dress. Let's see if I can make that work for summer. I don't know. We will see. It's so beautiful and it's so dark. I also got fluff all over it because I was stupid enough to wash it with my towels. That was not a good idea and it's proving kind of a pain to remove. So let's try and look through that. I don't even know how well you can see on camera, but let's not look at that too much. It's a stunning dress. It truly is and I feel so good anytime that I put this on. But it's also dark. That is just not what I tend to reach for in summer. So let's start by just rolling up the sleeves a little bit, which will already make it more summer appropriate. And yes, I know it's kind of a shame to not show off these beautiful like bell sleeves by rolling them up, but I am also going to be realistic for summery weather. I'm just more interested in just being comfortable rather than showing off the stunning sleeves because it is a thicker linen. I could actually really wear this today. It would be perfectly fine to wear this out today with the sleeves down too. Just need to get over myself and put it on more often. There we go. Quickly just adding my bag. Outfit number 1. Oops. Nothing groundbreaking, but I do like it. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to come up with this because it's like it's a dress, it's an outfit in and of itself, so I can change up my accessories, but not too much else. Different shoes which do lighten up the dress. I just don't know what to do for my bag. I don't have a white bag, so it's either like the gray or this. I feel like this is going to be more summery, but then I prefer it with the other shoes. So I could wear this technically, but I would much rather go with the previous combination. Alright, different option. Back with the little barefoot shoes. Would totally wear this. I believe I actually have worn this exact combination before. I've actually been meaning to try this on top of the dress, so let's do that. Let's see how that works, because it could potentially be really cute. Yes, I like this. I would totally 100% wear this out. This is nice, this is cute, I like this. Yeah. Would it have been even better if color would have matched like the vest a little bit more? Ooh, I could try a different shoe. These might be really cute with this outfit too. This is so cute. I am so glad I'm trying this. I love this. This is it's so cute. And it feels very summery even with the darker color. This is a perfect combination. Possibly a slightly more daring color combination, but I love these colors together. I think they're beautiful. So the Zonderfloor dress, matte and net bag. I love this color like I said. And then I'm also wearing a matching necklace by OBY Jewelry. And then Cozy Island heels, which the previous ones, the wedges, were also by Cozy Island. And in case you are wondering, I will try to link as much as I can for you in the description box, so feel free to check that out. And I will also add any coupon codes I might have for you. But yes, I feel ready for like fancy lunch or something. This might really be just grasping for ideas, but let's just try it. I don't know if this is going to work out. I'm not sure I'd actually wear this, but it's not awful. Yeah, might just be a little bit too warm for like an actual summer outfit with like the double linen top basically. It's definitely not the best that I've come up with today, I think, but it doesn't hurt either. Like, it's fine. But that's it, it's fine. Let me know what you think. I've been changing so much that I actually had to remember what I was actually wearing today. It was this. So there you have it. That's how my little challenge is going, plus a little added styling challenge for summer, which I loved so much. I am so glad that I did this. It's given me so many ideas for how to wear these pieces this summer that I am so excited about. So I'm very glad that I did this. Let me know what your favorite outfits were. I would love to hear from you in the comments. And if you have ever done something like this yourself, I would love to hear from you. If you enjoyed watching this video or if it was helpful for you, please give it a thumbs up. It truly helps out my channel, and it might just mean that one extra person gets to see this video. So thank you if you do. I wish you a lovely rest of your day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!